Okay, hey everybody. So, quick thing I gotta say first. I'm about to be hit by a hurricane. So, if this video or the Black Clover video, or both, are late to be posted, that's why. Hurricane. Okay, let's get to the chapter then. So the chapter starts out with the aftermath of the annihilation of Dead End Crow and Cure, and everyone is just celebrating their victory and they're cheering, and yes. Hermit's like, wait, no, we still have to deal with the Interstellar Union. We're gonna have to fight or run away from them. And then Eraser's like, no, you don't have to worry about it. We're not here for you right now. So yeah, and then Feather uses her eyes of God to basically go, she's confirmed that Dead End Crow, aka Cure, is dead. And of course she's on comms, so Holy hears this and says, wait, you knew the whole time? And the two of them are like, no, we just found out now. This whole time that we've never actually met face-to-face with each other. Every member of the Stace Interstellar has always just interacted through comms. As a result of that, not a single one of them has actually had a face-to-face conversation or whatever, which is insane to me if they've been working together for years. Not just that, but they had to have done missions together before. Combine that with the fact that they also know how each other's powers work. So it's kind of really, really weird that they have never actually interacted with one another. As you can imagine, Feather blames herself for not being able to see the truth this entire time, even though she has this amazing ability. But Racer says it's not her fault. We were all stupid because none of us realized it. And the only reason she couldn't figure it out is because Cher knew her ability and was able to hide himself from it purposely this entire time. 13 straight years, apparently. Not just that, this isn't the first time Feather's been able to fail to see someone. She failed to see Ziggy right in front of her once when that happened, but there has to be some kind of trick to her ability where you could just disappear from it. I assumed it was just Shiki using his gravity powers to eat away at her ability to see, but so he couldn't be seen by her, but apparently there's an entire process where you can just put up or encode yourself in some kind of like shield or whatever to prevent yourself from being able to be seen by her. The funny thing is, when Holy apparently melted his ass, destroyed the jamming shield, protected him from Feather's eyes, that's when she immediately was able to figure out who he was and what he was doing. Hermit say something that is really, apparently it kind of seems to offend Feather a bit. Feather says, it's my own fault for not taking interest in any of my friends. And then Hermit says, if you don't take interest in them, then can you really call them your friends? And that's like one of the first times Feather has ever actually opened up her eyes. We've seen her open her eyes before, like when she popped up on her. But this was really one of the first times she actually just was basically glaring at Hermit. So Eraser's like, you know what, let's worry about this conversation later. We need to focus on Agnolia and her dragons. And so he says, let's go, Eden Zero. And they're like, give us a second to do some basic repairs on our ship and then we'll be on our way to help you. And this is where the most interesting part of the entire chapter happens. So Homaru appears, drops off all of the mothers, and of course leaves, and Hermit is able to explain what's going on because she was within comms, and so she knows what's going on. And so everyone finds out straight up all of their mothers have been there, and they're all just freaking out by the fact that their mothers were taken as corpses to be experimented on by Ziggy. So as you can imagine, Keely's freaking out, Laguna is shaking. Surprisingly, Jin is actually very calm, but it's basically his personality. He doesn't stay calm. He doesn't stay calm at all. Because Captain Connor starts to freak out when he recognizes Rebecca's mother, whose name is Rachel. And he starts freaking out, begging, why are you here? Why are you here? He's completely confused and just disturbed by the fact that Rachel is here. And then people start asking, wait, do you know who this is? That's when Sister pops up, grabs her, and says, I need to take her to medical care. She needs to be treated immediately. And Captain Connor says, wait. That woman turns to him and says, I know, she's your wife. Okay, that was surprising as hell. So everyone, as you can imagine, freaked the fuck out. Even Jin, actually, the cool guy, apparently started freaking out about the fact that Captain Connor was Rebecca's father? That's a thing. So as you can imagine, Keely asked the question that all of us have been wondering, why didn't you just tell Rebecca that? And Sister's like, save it for after the battle. We got to deal with this first. And of course, that's the end of the conversation. Even though that is one hell of a conversation just to say, oh yeah, this is Rebecca's father. He's been with us the entire time. Goodbye. Like, what? No. You can't do that. I understand they have a battle to get to, but still, really? That's where you're just going to cut it off at, huh? So, of course, we skip back over to Team A. Rebecca is still depressed by the fact that she's about to summon a chronophase to destroy all of these mothers, all these women. And Weiss is like, they're already dead. There's really nothing you can do for them. And Happy's like, it'd be nice if we could just send them back to the stars. They're not destroying them. We're sending them back to the stars. Which, once again, very Brave Master thing to say. So Rebecca then starts to question why her mother is the only one that's still alive and why no one else got to have their mother make it. And Weiss responds by saying, well, the rest of us had time with our mothers. We actually got to experience their love and such. Maybe this is the universe giving you that chance. And that's a very sweet thing to say to someone who's clearly conflicted conflicted by the fact that she's about to wipe out thousands of human bodies in an instant. So yeah, Weiss should definitely keep this up. He should say whatever he can to encourage her to keep going, because if he doesn't, I'm afraid that Rebecca's probably just going to collapse from the depression. So we pop back over to the Ziggy fight, and as you can imagine, Pina is still putting herself in between Ziggy and Shiki, and declares that she's now going to defeat Ziggy. She tells them both that Ziggy has been using her to basically spy on everyone. As the process of spying on her, Ziggy also left a trail and hints that would lead to his demise and destruction. As you can imagine, Ziggy takes that as a bluff because there's no way in hell he would ever do that. He even tells her as much. And then Pina's like, you left me the key to defeating you. And then she's like, that doesn't make sense. And then he remembers what someone asked him before, which is, do you think that Ziggy, his grandfather, is still in there? So Pina activates her EMP, and Ziggy's like, that won't work on me, you know that. And her response is, the key to defeating you is an algorithm to target a specific frequency for EMP. And that is when she goes into fucking overdrive. Okay, this is something that I never would have guessed was going to happen. Pina going overdrive. She's like the last character I thought would have been able to do something like that. But yeah, she goes overdrive and activates her EMP on Ziggy. Ziggy starts to freak the fuck out, and she finally puts two and two together and goes, Grandpa was the one who put the key to defeating him the entire time. And Pina's like, yes, Master Ziggy's personality, Grandpa Ziggy, his personality is still inside there, and he's been fighting this entire time, which I figured he's been the one manipulating everyone from the back. So Ziggy starts to scream and getting in pain, and Pina's begging for her true master, the good man, to come back. And it's just flash of light, smoke clears, Ziggy is no longer in his overdrive, and he is a good man. He's, once again, Grandpa Ziggy, or that's how it seems. I'm going to trust what the chapter is saying, because he says it worked. And the reason why I'm going to trust what the chapter is saying is because his response is, okay, here's your chance, kill me. Yeah, so for a while now, I've been believing that Grandpa Ziggy has been manipulating the entire thing from the background. That's why he collected the Shining Stars, erased their memories, did all kinds of things. That was all done by Grandpa Ziggy, so it makes sense that he had a plan to stop himself. We just don't know the extent of the plan, other than this simple EMP thing, because other than that, there has to be more to it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have needed the Shining Stars and such. Now, do I think this is it for Ziggy? No. I think he's going to rip away from the clutches of this EMP and free himself, and he's basically going to crush Grandpa Ziggy's mind deep inside of him to the point where he can never come back. So yeah, I think this is going to be a massive failure on their part. But I am excited about what's going to happen next. So if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, give a thumbs up so you can enjoy more Eden Zero and other anime things. Thank you, and have a great day.